At Linda's party, Fred is drunk. He goes to every couple at the party with unsubtle, bitter, and immature behavior. His hair and tie are a mess. He wavers with a glass in his hand. His wife, Robin, grabs him by his arm and pulls him out of the party, supporting him as he's still wobbling.
For years now, you've always only thought about yourself and your selfish needs. You never cared how I feel. I've had it with you. I want you out of my life.
The next day, back from lunch to pick up his stuff in their artist apartment with a piano on one side and a sculpture stand on the other, Fred finds Linda half naked and stoned on the floor. He goes to the bedroom closet, pulls down an old suitcase and stuffs his clothes into it. He also takes his music sheets from the piano stand. Fred goes to his friend Steve's apartment to ask him if he can stay at his place. Steve happens to be working on revolutionary computer software which translates music into moving images on a large screen, and he needs a musician to create harmonious images. One evening, while Fred is playing on the piano, as if coming from another dimension, a beautiful woman appears on the screen. She starts to dance on the screen. It's more flying than dancing. She flies one more time and gets out of the screen right into the room. She looks exactly like Fred's twin sister. As she cannot speak, she gestures to him that her name is also Fred and that she is the other side of him, his alter ego. Meanwhile, back in the artist apartment, Robin creates a sculpture of a young man who definitely looks like her. As she comes back from lunch, she realizes that her sculpture is not on the modeling stand anymore. Suddenly, a handsome young man, half naked, walks into the room with a large smile on his face. The man starts dancing around the room, filling up the space with his lightness. The man takes one of Robin's fine brushes and paints on the mirror that she created him at her own image, and that he is her true alter ego. After a 1-year separation, Robin and Fred bump into each other at the fine grocery store. Fred has become a famous piano player, and Robin's sculptures are now well respected in the profession. Now, each of their silent alter egos are with them everywhere. Yet, they are invisible only to them. Only Fred can see his alter ego, and only Robin can see hers. Robin and Fred are sitting down at a table sipping their drinks, and their alter egos are also sitting next to them. They decide to go together to Linda's party again this year. As Fred and Robin enter Linda's party, every eye turns towards them and their transformation is stunning as compared to last year.
Here they are. My God, you two look amazing. Can I get you anything to drink? Wow, I've never seen anything like that. It's almost as if your feminine and masculine alter egos were right here in the flesh and were protecting you.
Their two silent alter egos are standing next to them. As Linda asks them how such a transformation is possible, they tell her that they found the best part of themselves.
Instead of always looking outside for what we already have inside ourselves, we've found our true self-respect.
It makes relationships more complete, more creative, more confident, more elevated, more stable, more caring, more spiritual, and more fulfilling.
We go on playing our lives on a most limited level, forgetting the incredible richness we have in us, don't we?
Then their two invisible silent alter egos go from one couple to the other and, standing in front of them, they raise their right hands to their forehead, sending rays of light to each guest, thus triggering the same kind of spiritual change in each of them and awakening their own silent invisible alter ego. Now, each guest has their own silent alter ego next to them, only visible by them.
Our higher selves are always here with us, but we don't see them.
Robin and Fred stand by the door with their two alter egos next to them as they watch guests leaving the party, each accompanied by their own higher self.